Hey YouTube, it's me, Joe, and Koa, and we're back with another reaction. So what am I reacting to today? MLP-wise? Well, I had so much fun the last magic lesson, I decided to go looking to see if there were any more that might interest me. And what do you know? My dear good Lightning Bliss actually did a magic lesson with none other than another good friend of mine, the Inverted Shadow. Wow, talk about a 2-for-1 special. So yeah, me and Koa are here to react to Lightning Bliss's magic lesson with the Inverted Shadow. Oh, by the way, to all my brony friends out there, please send me more brony videos. I'm kind of running out. I don't want to. I'm not too keen on going back to my Tumblr dubs just yet, especially with the pink-haired temptress waiting for me. I can still hear her cries. Anyway, we're gonna move on, shall we, Koa? All right. So we're gonna start this video off in 3, 2, 1, and play.
Hey everyone! Goodness, it really has been a long time since I actually did a magic lesson. First and foremost, as you can see from this title, I have no intention of quitting my magic lesson series. Things have just gone from complicated for me over the years.
Just know this was done a long time ago. I just was scrolling through, I'm like, I want to read to another magic lesson, so I scrolled down through Lightning Bliss, I'm like, what looks interesting? And sure enough, boom, Inverted Shadow, so hey.
I must address that this special magic lesson has a lot more depth, work, and animation going into it than any of my other magic lessons. And this is due to the fact that Inverted Shadow and his lovely partner Fire Lily have been putting in majority of the work to make this episode come to life through Gmod animation. While my style of animation tends to focus on vector stop motion and traditional 2D, Inverted Shadow's primary focus has always been into 3D lip syncs and fast action moments through 3D programming. After he reached out to me about
both of which I have no clue about
my character, I couldn't resist the chance to work with him and his amazing talents. Despite the many miles of rough road with both our sides being super busy and other projects, and of course real life, after over a year of work and dedication, we are proud
a friend
to
asked me,
present
why
to
don't you
you
do like
Conjuring,
vector stop motion, like Lightning Bliss, Firebrand, Silver Quill, and the others, or Gmod animation like Shadow does. Quite simply put, I am a talentless hack. All I'm good for is sitting here and yelling in front of a camera. That's all I'm good for.
Take care, everybody.
But hey, at least I have a dog.
Video.
And a cool jacket. Which you might see an update in this week. Ah, the Rift.
Well, my list of work continues to climb. First TF2 training with Uncle Jasper, several commissions to fill out, get new gemstones for Twink, figure out what next review I could do, what with the new My Little Pony season already being out. Yet I've still not found a magic teacher in all this scheduling? Well, that's probably a relief to the Secret Rift insurance, but still. Is there no one daring enough to take on the role of being my magic teacher? Well, other than Aeon, of course. Oh, snap, I hope he didn't hear me.
No, but I certainly did.
What in the world?
I thought you would never scream for me, Blissy Boo. Come on in!
Wait. Whoa!
Are those stakes? Huh?
Blissy? Blissy Boo! Wakey wakey!
Ow! My head! Feels like someone filled me up with oxygen and I inflated like a ball.
No! The Blissy is in 3D!
What is this? What is this? What did you do to me? Who are you?
If you'd like to take a deep breath, Miss Bliss, I'm more than willing to explain. My name is Shadow Rush, and currently, this whole world you're in right now, this is the Monoverse, my home. I'm not exactly involved with all that rift stuff you have going on, but I am friends with a couple of your friends.
She needs a paper bag. Get her a paper bag.
Did you need a paper bag?
Listen here, you little mare snatcher. You just took me out of my realm of reality, and You know what? Forget it. I didn't expect someone to snatch me up in the beck and call, let alone from another realm. Long as this is still connected to the universe of the grand internet, I'll be calm. Now, would you kindly please direct me back to the secret rift, please?
Well, I could, yes. But aren't you the one who was looking for a magic lesson? I'm pretty sure that shout to the great cosmos and beyond wasn't for nothing, no?
What? How? You heard that?
If I'm to be honest, you screamed that whole call loud enough that my poor ears are still ringing. You've got quite a nice set of chords on you, my dear. But, out of curiosity, who exactly is Aeon?
That's not important. Just don't say his name 3 times. I mean,
Aeon.
are you saying that I'm stuck here now?
I'm kidding.
Not exactly. I could easily just beam you home right now if you say the word, but on the other hand, you'd be missing out on another chance to learn some new magic. That is what you asked for, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, but how could you have heard me if you're from the outside of the rift?
Like I said, I'm not really involved with the rift, strictly speaking, but a couple of your friends have told me about you from time to time. To say I'm willing to be your magic teacher now...
It's weird saying Silver and the others is
If you still have it.
Gmod characters.
Okay,
It's weird.
just wait a minute.
Cool,
I
but weird.
appreciate your sentiment, but how can
Guess we're
you
just used
teach
to
me
the
magic?
vectors.
You're a Pegasus.
I was wondering when you might say that. You see, Bliss, I don't need one of those fancy horns to do magic. All of my magic comes from my trusty hat here.
A hat?
Yes, this hat provides me with all the magic I need. I can pull whatever I need out of it, and it rarely ever fails me. Just a bit of harmless conjuration, that's all.
Harmless. Yeah.
Every pony has a gimmick.
Yeah? And what's my
Shadow, is
gimmick,
it?
Lightning?
So what do you plan on teaching me?
Nothing too special, really. Just the simple art of, well, conjuring stuff to you. No ponies taught you that yet, right?
Well, no, but...
Perfect! Well, let's not sit around. Let's get right into it, my dear.
Oh, hi, Lily.
Sorry about that wait, Lily, but look who decided to, drop by for a visit.
Blissy?
Lily?
What? You two, Oh, that's right. Almost forgot you two are interdimensional buddies with one another. Silly me.
Alicorn's sisters, honey.
Right, my mistake. But yes, Bliss here was looking for another magic lesson, and so I've graciously volunteered to be the pony that gives it to her.
Correction. You snatched me out of the secret rift to here when I was calling out for someone in the secret rift.
Shadow.
Uh-oh. Someone's
No,
on
she
the couch.
never specifically said for someone in the rift to be her next magic teacher. She only said for, quote, someone daring enough to do so. I was just acting on instinct, that's all.
But you know she's unfamiliar with being in a world like this, right?
Yeah, but... Point made. Sorry for the theatrics before you got here, Bliss.
It's alright. Just took me by surprise is all.
It's gonna be alright, Bliss. Shadow means well enough when he volunteers his services, and this won't be any different. But rest assured, I'll still be here for my Alicorn sister in the off chance this lesson goes haywire.
Do you really think this will work, Mr. Shadow?
I wouldn't have volunteered to be your
Eloquent
teacher if
sisters
I
and
didn't know what I
canine
was
cousins.
doing. Conjuration sounds kind of tricky, but once you get the basics down, it really isn't that hard.
I wonder if that's
Right for set,
technically
we
I
can
am a
start
dog. Well,
right away.
technically I am a
But
dog.
if it
in
isn't
the
to your
canine
liking,
family.
you have my word that I'll
do
put
you
you
think,
right
Bliss?
back to the secret rift. No arguments or questions asked. Sound fair enough?
Fair enough. Though, I'm already foreseeing many missteps to come with this
Something
lesson.
tells me I may want to keep this on
where
standby.
do I start? Or better yet, what are we conjuring?
Given this is your first time with this sort of magic, we'll start out small.
Cupcakes?
Yup, magic lesson and a snack. Can't get much better than that now, can it?
Sure, I could do that. Uh-oh.
That's a big cake.
That's not a cupcake. Ooh, gourmet buttercream frosting though. Yum!
If you had allowed me to speak first, Bliss, I would have explained how this all works. But I can't deny that you're at least going in the right direction. Not a lot of ponies I've met that can poof up something this big on the first try. Ooh, is that white chocolate filling?
Focus, Shadow. We're teaching Blissy how to properly conjure stuff, not gorge on sweets.
Aww. Fine. So what's the process? What did I do wrong?
Like I said, good first step, but you're way out of focus. First thing about conjuration, and the most important thing, is gaining a clear image of what it is you want to call forth to you. It's all about clearing your mind and focusing really hard on whatever it is you want to summon, be it object or pony alike.
Ha! That makes no sense. How can I just clear my head and think of whatever I want and it just suddenly appears? There's no logical reason for it. I just think of whatever I want, like, I don't know, a giant pizza, and it just magically appears.
Wait a minute, I know that.
That's not
Jasper?
pizza.
Falling in pain. What in the hey is happening? How did I get here? Wait, what? Nothing makes sense anymore! Though that implies that it never did.
Bliss, how else do you think I was able to bring you to the Modiverse in the first place? By the way, you still owe me a white sauce pizza, Jasper.
Not the time, place, or video, hombre.
Sorry, Uncle Jasper!
Alright, you little missy, we are gonna have a chat later, because I'm sick and tired of getting teleported every which way and back and getting cut off in mid-sentence.
Look, no offense, Shadow, but your magic is through clearly a magical demigod hat. Mine is alicorn magic being shot out through my horn. They are two very different things here. Forgive me if I have my doubts of what you say will work for me. Most of my magic lessons have failed for a reason.
You may be right that my magic does differ from yours. Mine, admittedly, is a bit more on the, darker side of things. But even still, it's magic, more or less, and that won't stop me from trying to teach you something so simple. Besides, you've already more or less gotten the poofing in part of it down, and light bulb.
Huh?
Humor me for
I
a second,
don't like
Blissy.
that look in
If
his
you could
eye.
have any sort of sweet at this very moment, what would it be? Literally just the first thing that pops into that little noggin of yours.
So yummy!
Ugh! Cursed chocolate and your sweet, creamy goodness.
Cold, 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 cold!
Oh dear. That's why I'm not an ice cream
This
fan.
is Shadow. This is a mistake.
Well, maybe not necessarily. At least now this gives me an insight into just how unpredictable alicorn magic can be.
Hey!
You're fine, sweetie. I was more referring to Bliss here, though I'm quite astounded. There's a ton more magic inside that tiny body of yours than I anticipated. It's rather intriguing, you know?
Thanks, but that's exactly the problem at the same time. I can't exactly get the spell just right like you suggested. Heck, what am I supposed to do with large amounts of ice cream? Oh. You know what? I think I might have a use for this after all.
Blissy, what are you thinking?
Never mind. So, are we done
Helmet
here? Because
on.
I kind of want to share this with some pony.
I guess you've pretty much got it down, just that your focus needs a bit more work. But I suppose we can call it there since my work's pretty much done.
Great. So, how do I get home again?
I will handle that. Last thing I want is for you to be sent careening out into the infinite cosmos because you tried to poof yourself home alone after just learning this sort of spell. But, there is one more thing before you go, Bliss. Maybe just tell all those folk in the Rift that Shadow Rush and Fire Lily said hi?
Oh, sure thing. I'll try to remember. Thanks again, you two. See you, Alicorn sister.
Bye-bye, Alicorn sister. I have to say, I was a little scared about what would happen, Shadow. But I think you might have just taught her well.
Yeah, I guess I did. Maybe one of these days we'll be able to visit the Rift ourselves.
Maybe I'll
But,
visit the Rift
Kind
someday.
of curious about something else.
What's that, sweetie?
Who exactly was Bliss talking about and saying he needed to see for himself?
Oh no, it's Lucifer.
Aeon! Aeon! Look what I can do!
hi, little cutie. You made quite a mess. I feel so tiny in it.
Do you like it?
No, I love it.
Well, that happened. Ay. I might need to start carrying this pretty often with me when I go into one of your magic lessons, Blissy. And note, Shadow, this will always be available whenever I visit your channel. That was still awesome, though. So, awesome video. Like I said to all my brony friends, please send me stuff pony related you would like me to react to. Or SFM, like, related. Yeah. Alright, well, that ends it for this video. As always, this is me, Joe, and Koa, and as always, you know who I am, I know who you are, and we'll see you all in the next video. Shh.